You're watching Meditations from Inside. Once again, here's Chaplain Kelly.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me today for Meditations from Inside on Channel 60. I'm going to begin this teaching with a question that I want you to think about. Why are you doing this meditation class on Channel 60 today? Maybe you just want program credit, and that's okay. But maybe you're here because you heard that meditation is something that can benefit you. Many scientific studies show that to be true. Physically, meditation can reduce our blood pressure and pain. Mentally, meditation can reduce the suffering of stress and tension, anxiety, worry, and depression. Meditation can also improve our ability to focus. So, how can meditation benefit us in all of these different ways? Well, about 2,600 years ago, there was a teacher who discovered that these benefits come when we learn to control our mind. So, specifically, then, meditation is a scientific method to train our mind. I know that might sound kind of strange, but meditation is a scientific method to control our mind. So, why do we need to train our mind? Our mind is very powerful. Our mind is directly responsible for how we perceive ourselves and others in the world. You may have noticed that when your mind is distracted or stressed, tense or angry, the world around you appears to be negative and may be really difficult to handle. Then we might not handle it well, and then we just create more negativity for ourselves in the future. This is the power of a negative mind. But when our mind is calm and peaceful, our world just naturally seems like a more positive place. Things that normally may be difficult to handle in a positive way will no longer be a problem for us. We will then act in positive ways. We will create positive for ourselves going forward. In our world, we really need this, don't we? We really need positive. We really need positive states of mind. This is why we need to train our mind with meditation. So, what exactly does it mean to train our mind with meditation? In the tradition that I'm teaching you, it means to learn to focus our mind in a positive way. Because meditation may be new to some of you, I think it will be helpful to give you some specific instructions today so that you can set a good foundation for your own meditation practice. So the first thing we need to learn when we come to meditate is we need to learn how to sit. And I know that might sound really strange, but we do. A good portion of our practice is just getting ourselves in a position to meditate. So if we're able to do that, if we just get ourselves to sit, we've actually accomplished a great thing when it comes to meditation. So it is a common question from beginner meditators. How should I sit? What is the correct posture for meditation? From society and movies, we get a lot of images of what a good meditator looks like. And usually when we see it in movies, they're doing some kind of funky yoga pose or full lotus. So full lotus is just that one where you sit and you can put like your feet right on top of your legs, cross-legged. You have to have been practicing that since childhood, because if you haven't been, then myself included, you won't be able to do a full lotus. But we don't need to do a full lotus to be able to meditate. So we won't be doing that. You don't have to do any funky yoga positions to be able to practice meditation. Again, as I've already mentioned, meditation is really more about what we do with our mind rather than what we do with our body. So you can do meditation in any posture. Really, it's just about finding a comfortable place to sit. And then once you're sitting, one of the important things is just to keep your back straight. One way to do this, to keep your back straight, is just to lengthen your spine a little bit. So just lengthen your spine a little bit to keep your back straight. But we don't want to be too stiff. You'll see some people meditating and they just look way too stiff when they do this. So instead, we want to be relaxed at the same time. A good way to remember this is to remember the phrase relaxed but alert. So we want to be relaxed, but we also want to be alert in the meditation. So we lengthen our spine to be alert, and then we relax our shoulders to be relaxed. When we do this, we have a nice, stable posture. Of course, you can also do meditation lying down, but unless we're doing a meditation in which I want you to go to sleep, I wouldn't recommend it. It is, however, a good posture if you have some serious injury or sitting is not comfortable for you. The one thing to mention about lying down is that it can be hard to stay awake if you're lying down doing meditation practice. So in our meditation practice today, we're just going to practice setting up this stable meditation posture. And then we'll learn how to set up also the proper mental foundation for beginning our meditation practice. The meditation that we're doing today is called Learning to Rest. Let's try this now. Now let's get into a comfortable position for meditation. If you're able to, let's do this meditation sitting in your chair. So the first thing we do is we begin by aligning our spine. This means that you're lengthening the spine. Then you're relaxing your shoulders. When you feel comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes. If you'd prefer to keep your eyes open, you can just have a soft gaze towards the ground. We will begin this meditation by just taking a few rounds of deep breath. Breathing in deeply to a count of 4, and then breathing out slowly to a count of 4. Let's do a few more rounds. Breathing in deeply to a count of 4, and then breathing out slowly to a count of 4. And now just take some time to rest in this present moment. Give yourself permission to be here in this moment without having to go anywhere or do anything. Put down your to-do lists, your agendas, your plans, and just allow yourself to rest in this moment. And the goal or intention for this practice today is to set up a good intention for meditation. To do this, we're going to start with some body relaxation. The more relaxed we can get in our body when we begin our practice, it helps to relax our mind as well. And so we'll begin by just scanning our body. First, bring your awareness to your face, and particularly the muscles around your eyes. See if you can soften any tension in those muscles around your eyes. Then bring your awareness to the muscles in your jaw and the muscles around your cheeks. If you notice any spots of tension in the muscles in your jaw or the muscles around your cheeks, just try and soften those areas. Again, just letting go of any unnecessary tension. It's not softening where you can. And then again, just resting. Slowly move your attention down your neck and your shoulders. Feel the weight of gravity gently pulling down your shoulders. If you notice any spots of tension in your neck or your shoulders, just try and soften around those areas. Try to just let that tension and stress go. Remember, in this practice that we're doing today, there's really nothing to achieve. There's nothing to accomplish. You can give yourself permission. This permission each time you sit down to meditate. Remind yourself that there's nowhere you need to get to. You just need to learn to rest in the present moment. As you continue to scan your body from your neck and your shoulders, down your back, down your legs, all the way down to the tips of your toes. If you notice any tension, just let it go. Just imagine that tension softens. Again, as we do that, we're just resting in this present moment. Just being completely here in this moment. Not thinking about the future or the past. Now, once again, we're going to take some deep breaths. We're going to breathe in deeply to a count of 4, and then breathe out slowly to a count of 4. As you're just focusing on your breathing, you may notice some calm in your mind or relaxation in your body. And now very slowly, at your own pace, when you're ready, open your eyes. As you do this, take a moment to notice the room around you and anything you see or hear. Take a moment to notice how you feel. So this is how we set a good foundation for our meditation practice. Learning how to rest in the present moment without needing to get anywhere or experience anything. Before we end, just take a moment to think about what you learned today and what you can apply in the meditation break. And thank you for joining me. I wish you a very peaceful day. While I have you here, I'd just like your attention for another couple of moments, because I want to take this opportunity to share with you a couple of other programs that I offer that are available here at Fraser Regional Correctional Center. So I'm very fortunate to be involved in a couple of programs. One is the Storybook program, which is offered by the Elizabeth Fry Society, and also the Indigenous Storybook program, which is offered on behalf of the Indigenous Cultural Liaison. In these programs, you would come down to the chapel and I would record you reading a book, and then I would send the book and the voice recording, to your child. So you're able to do that once a month. So every month you could come down and do a voice recording of a book, and I would send it out to your child. So if this is something that you think you would be interested in, please send me a special request. And when I receive your special request, I will send you the application form. Just complete the application form with the child's information and their caregiver's information. And then once we have cleared that, then you will be free to come down. And I have lots of lovely books for you to choose from, both Indigenous and non-Indigenous. So I look forward to receiving your requests. Thank you very much.
If you enjoyed this program, why not attend a live meditation class with Chaplain Kelly? Submit your special request today.